The Dordogne is one of the largest and most picturesque areas in France, with spectacular scenery, pretty medieval towns, and chateaux perched high above the rugged cliffs. This holiday takes you through shaded woodlands and into the rolling hills, as well as giving you the chance to absorb some of the region's fascinating history, which dates back tens of thousands of years. You will stay in spectacular hotels, and with this part of France being famous for its cooking and the excellence of its ingredients, each day will end with especially good evening meals, so you really get to experience the very best the Dordogne has to offer. Your holiday begins when we meet you at the station and transfer you to your hotel just a few kilometres outside a town described as being almost too pretty to be true. Then once you've settled in, we will brief you about your holiday, giving you maps, information and tips to make your journey run smoothly. Before dinner, you can wander around the acres of pinewood surrounding the hotel, take a swim in the pool, or have a drink on the terrace with a view over the Sarlat Valley that can hypnotise you for hours. Being a gastronomic holiday, in the evening you will be treated to a 4-course gourmet experience where fresh, locally sourced ingredients are used to create masterpieces. In the morning you have the option to descend into town, to feel like a time traveller as you wander the narrow streets full of beautiful stone buildings and ancient courtyards. Or you could take the easier option and head straight from the hotel down through shaded woods and pretty villages towards the Dordogne River. You'll arrive at a beautiful medieval town with streets twisting up the cliff face and an impressive fortified castle that was captured by Richard the Lionheart in 1179. While you walk, our reps will transport your bags to your next hotel, as well as being there for support should you have any unexpected problems. Your home for the next 2 nights is the stunning Château de Montrecourt, just a few kilometres further along the river, where you can check into your traditionally decorated room, then maybe soak up the view, explore the hotel, or have a drink before your evening meal. Breakfast is served in the chateau's ballroom, and you can eat on the terrace with splendid views over the 15th century Château de Mirande. Then you could relax by the pool, with maybe a short walk back into town to take a boat trip along the river. Or if you feel like exploring a little further, you could follow a circular route to visit the beautiful gardens not far from the hotel, and an impressive hilltop chateau with its collection of artefacts used during the 100 Years' War. On your next moving on day, you walk through beautiful farmland and along the river, passing through charming hamlets, before you climb up into the lively town of Saint-Cyprien for a spot of lunch. In the afternoon, you follow well-marked paths through shaded woodlands to the country's prehistoric capital, where you can check into our stylish 4-star hotel set in lovely tranquil gardens. And there is a spa if you need to relax and soothe those aching muscles. In the evening, you will dine at the hotel restaurant, which prides itself on its wine collection and serves up an array of dishes that will truly arouse your senses. On your rest day, you could relax in the hotel's gardens with maybe a stroll into town to visit the National Prehistory Museum, or you could even hire a canoe and float down the river. We provide you with hiking routes that take in a fabulous prehistoric site which also has some medieval ruins nestled within a cave. And be sure not to miss the Grand Rock Cave with its beautiful crystal formations. On your next moving on day, you leave town on one of the GR trails, which first takes you to a fascinating troglodyte cave complex inhabited from prehistoric to medieval times. You then head through woodland to the hilltop village where you will find your friendly family-run hotel, with rooms split over 2 buildings set within its own gardens with lovely views of the surrounding countryside. On your rest day, it would be a shame not to explore the area with its abundance of spectacular views. We provide walking notes for a circular walk which passes through a number of little hamlets with plenty of examples of the typical roofing in the region. Or if you just feel like a short stroll to a nice relaxing place, there is a sandy lake beach just a 10-minute walk from the hotel. On your last day, you walk through farmland with more great views of the surrounding valleys, with a chance to stop in one of the villages en route. Or if you didn't manage to visit Sarlat at the beginning of the holiday, you could arrive back with plenty of time to further explore this medieval delight. Then it's back to the hotel for a celebratory drink on the terrace before your last chance to try any of those regional specialities that you might not have yet tasted. When it's time to leave, we'll drop you back at the station so you can begin your journey home and you can reflect on your experiences in the Dordogne. Or we could easily arrange for you to extend your holiday with extra nights in Toulouse or at any stage along the route, and you could even combine this with one of our canoeing or activity holidays. For more details or for more information about any of our holidays, we're ready to take your call, or it's all there on our website.